Hello guys, Robot1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video dressed in the colour of fusion. And today we had the new 20th anniversary Jump promo cards released, their effects released, and they are dragons of former dragons we knew that were very powerful. We already had the Chaos Emperor Dragon one announced, but we've also now got the Dark Armed, the Judgement, the Trishul, and the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon one. And I thought, seeing as these have just been announced, why not make a video about it, talk about them, see what my opinions are on them. I know a little about the Dark Armed Dragon one, but I was kind of not paying attention. I've also heard up the rumor mill that these aren't the best either, so hopefully they're wrong and they're actually pretty decent. But yeah, let's get into this because I want to talk about these new cards and see what they do. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Red Eyes one, well, not the one that looks like Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So the Darkness Metal, the Darkness Metal, the Black Steel Dragon, is a Link 4 Dark Dragon Link 4, 2800 attack, link markers 1 on top, 3 on bottom, pictures over there, at least I think it is, or is it over there? Do 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 do. I don't know. However I feel like when I'm editing. It takes 2+ effect monsters with the same type and attribute. Okay. So it's got a restriction of same type and attribute. So obviously this isn't to be used in Lightsworn, seeing as Curious is kind of the opposite, but with same type but different, same attribute but different types. You can only use this card's name effect once per turn. Okay. You can target one of your monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. You cannot summon Link monsters for the rest of this turn. Also special summon that monster in defense position to a zone this card points to, but that monster's effects are negated, and if it leaves the field, return it to the bottom of the deck. Huh. So you can't summon Link monsters for the rest of the turn. You're special summoning it in defense position. Its effects are negated, and if it leaves the field, it gets to return to the bottom of the deck. Why such a heavy restriction? That actually baffles me. Aren't these supposed... This is weaker than Red MD. So essentially you're going to be using this in any deck that isn't Link heavy spam, requires more Xyz materials, I guess. Why is it weaker? Like, this is actually a lot less powerful than Red MD. Like, sure it can summon from the banished zone, but the fact that you're summoning it in defense position, that's fine. That's fine to summon it in defense position. Its effects are also being negated, which I feel like isn't good at all. And I can understand the going to the bottom of the deck as well, but why? You didn't need to put the effect negation in there. I feel like the effect negation is just a bit too much. Yeah, I feel like effect negation is a bit too much there. I feel like this card would have been a lot better if they just didn't put effect negated on it. Like, that's actually really, really annoying. Okay, so the first one, the Black Steel Dragon, or Darkness Metal, the Black Steel Dragon. Okay, it's not great. Could have been better. Could have been better, but that's not what we're here for. Let's go on to the next one, because this one isn't great. This one isn't great at all. Okay, so the next one is Trishul the Ice Prison Dragon. I like the name. Level 9 Water Dragon Fusion Effect Monster. 2700 attack, 2000 defense. Materials are 3 monsters with different names. Okay. Must be either fusion summoned by using monsters you control or in your hand, or must be fusion summoned by using monsters you control or in your hand, or special summoned by banishing the above cards you control, in which case you do not use polymerization. So, must be fusion summoned by using monsters you control or in your hand, or special summoned by banishing the above monsters you control. Oh, okay. So you can fusion summon it with polymerization if you're using the monsters from hand or field, or you can banish the monsters, or special summoned by banishing the above cards. So you can banish 3 different monsters you control with specials that were special summoned. No, wait. Must be either fusion summoned by using monsters you control in your hand, or special summoned by banishing the above monsters. Okay, so you can banish monsters you control. I don't think you can use the ones in your hand. Okay, so you can banish monsters you control. You can banish monsters you control, or you can fusion summon from using cards you control, or fusion with polymerization that's on the board or in your hand. I think that's what it's saying. I don't know why. Okay, if this card is special summoned by using only monsters whose original types are dragon, you can activate this effect. Look at the following in the sequence and banish 1 card from each. Your deck, the top of your opponent's deck, your opponent's extra deck. So if this card is special summoned by using only monsters whose original types are dragon, you can activate this effect. Look at the following in the sequence and banish 1 card from each. So you get to banish 1 card from your own deck. I assume you can actually look in the deck. You can banish the top of your opponent's deck, so the top card of your opponent's deck, and your opponent's extra deck. So you get to banish 1 card from your opponent's extra deck. I would assume it's at random. I don't think you would get to look at it. It doesn't say that though, so you probably could get to look at it. Your extra deck, your main deck, so you get to banish a card of your choice because it doesn't say from the top, and you get to banish the top card of your opponent's main deck. But the problem with this is you need to use 3 dragons to make it. So this isn't as bad as the Red Eyes, at least. This has potential. I feel like this is a lot better because it's able to actually touch your opponent's extra deck. You can banish the top card of your opponent's main deck. And sure, you're banishing 1 from your own deck, but if you're playing a deck that revolves around banishing, like if you're doing... I know there's you could banish, say, a Solitaire from your deck if you're playing a Dragon/Zombie deck, or playing Dragons in Lightsworn or something like that. And you could then banish the monster from your the Solitaire Spirit Monster from your deck, destroy a face-up card. Or you could banish a Dotscaper, especially on a Dotscaper, or just anything along those lines. So it's not terrible. This isn't bad, but it's not on the same level as actual Trish. So, okay, this isn't as bad as actual Trish. So it's got potential, I'd say. It's not amazing. Decent for dragon decks, but outside of that, it's not great. It's not great. Okay. So the next one is a synchro. Judgment, the Seraphic Dragon. So Judgment Dragon. Materials 1 tuner, 1 plus non-tuner monsters. So it's generic. Okay, I like generic cards. Synchro level 8 as well, so I could use that in Magicians. Once per turn, if this card was synchro summoned, you have 4 or more tuners with different names in your graveyard. Annoying, but possible. You can pay half your life points. What? So you can pay half your life points. This better be good. Destroy all other cards on the field. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except dragon monsters. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But I feel these are definitely just restricted around dragons. All of these seem to be that. Where you're just mainly focusing on dragons with them. They're not meant to be played in anything else. I could see this maybe being used in Blue Eyes. No, not even Blue Eyes. Wait, it's a light, right? Well, you can summon it off Dragon Spirit of White, I suppose. If you got 4 different tuners, so White Stone, Ancient Stone, Sage, and a Master. Destroy all other cards. And then special summon a Blue Eyes. Okay. Okay, and its next part of it. Once per turn during the end phase, banish the top 4 cards of your deck. Again, not that good. It has potential. I'm not gonna lie, being able to just destroy all cards on the field, put your opponent way behind on advantage. You can still attack. You can still attack with this card, so you're going to be dealing at least 3k damage. I feel like having to have 4 tuners with different names, it's a fair restriction. Don't get me wrong. But the half your life points thing, I don't really like. It means you can always use it, which is nice. But if you're going, I feel like this is more of a late game card. Like, you're never going to use this early game. You're never going to use this. You're only ever going to use this late game, which is something that it's very obvious with this card. So it's the best one so far. Don't get me wrong, it is the best one so far out of the 3 that we've read, seeing as the Red Eyes has way too many restrictions, and the Trishul is just like, eh. But this is the best one so far. So Judgement, you're technically the best one so far. So the last one we're going to be talking about is Dark Armed the Annihilator Dragon. It's got a cool name. Does it have a cool effect? Rank 7 Dark Dragon exceeds effect monster, 2800 attack, 1000 defense. Okay. 2+ level 7 monsters. Oh, okay, so you could use like 5 dark monsters. So like 5 level 7s. Interesting. Once per turn, if you have exactly 5 dark monsters in your graveyard. Okay. Problem. Exactly 5. That's a problem. You can play Snow. You can also XC summon Dark Armed the Annihilator Dragon by using 1 level 5 or higher Dark Dragon monster you control as material. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad, actually, because if you've got 5 different... even with the 5 different monsters in graveyard, that's still pretty good, because sure, you're having to have that to get this easy restriction on it, where if you... Like, once per turn, if you have 5 dark monsters in your graveyard, you can also exceed summon Dark Armed Dragon by using 1 level 5 high exceed monster, Dark Dragon monster. Like, that's not bad. Like, I wouldn't use a level 5 or higher. It would be decent, but that's not a terrible effect. It's actually not bad. You're never going to have 5 exactly, but it's decent. Its actual effect... You can digit 26 material from this card, and target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it, then banish 1 card from your graveyard. Also, this card cannot attack for the rest of the turn. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. The 5 or more to make it with 1 level 5 or higher, it's not bad. It's decent. But that, its actual effect to detach material, that's really good. The whole reason this card is that effect is good is because it's not once per turn. You can literally detach 5 materials from this, destroy 5 cards, and banish 5 monsters from your graveyard. That is good. There is nothing wrong with this card. I like this Dark Arm Dragon a lot. This is something I would use in any rank 7 deck, just for the fact, detach 2, destroy anything. Destroy 2 things. Sure, I'm banishing 2 cards from my graveyard, but I can banish spell cards that I don't need, I can banish trap cards, I can banish anything like that. This is the best dragon of all 4 of these, and I'm actually upset about that. I feel like all of these could have been so much better. The Red Eyes, the Darkness Male Dragon, that could have been so much better if you just incorporated a clause where it didn't negate its effect. I feel like that was a very downing part of that Konami. The Trishul, if you didn't have to banish the materials, I don't like that. If you didn't have to banish the materials, it would be fine. Seriously, that's the main problem with the card. The rest of it's fine. Having a 27 beat stick that you can make even if you don't use dragons is fine. But because you're using banishing the materials, it's not good. The only deck I can see it being relevant in is Shiranui's. The Judgement Dragon, it's meh. It's not good. It's meh. It's decent. 4 different tuna monsters, rarely gonna happen. Still decent though. 3k, level 8. Generic, nice. Nice. But still decent. Not good. Dark Arm Dragon though, best one. Just the best one out of them all. There could have been so much better ones. You could have just got rid of restriction. I'm fine with them having it not being able to attack because it can do its effect multiple times per turn. That level 5 or higher thing, it's fine. You're never gonna have 5 level. You're never gonna have 5 dark monsters in the graveyard at one time. If you do, good for you, but it's fine. Honestly, I have no qualms with the Dark Arm. The others, they're garbage. Konami, you've disappointed me. I'm not happy with this. I'm really not. But yeah, guys. That's the 4 new dragons that came out. As I said, Dark Armed is the only good one, in my opinion. Having to be able to use his effect more than once per turn, which is very nice. I actually like how you can just detach 5 materials from this, destroy 5 cards. Now, you're never going to have 5 materials, but the fact that you can potentially have the 5 materials is really nice. And I like the fact that even though you're banishing a card, it doesn't specifically have to be a monster. Because the original Dark Arm Dragon, it had to be a monster. Now it doesn't. I feel like this card is going to be very decent. This is the best one out of all of them. In a rank 7 deck, I would definitely play this. Dark Magicians especially, I'll play it in. Like, it's definitely worth the option. But, yeah guys, what do you personally think of these 4 dragons? Do you think these dragons are good? Do you think these dragons are bad? Personally, I like the Dark Arm one. There's nothing wrong with the Dark Arm one. The other 3 are kind of trash though. Judgment is probably the second best. The Trishul and Red Eyes are on the same level. I can't go between them. Like, I'd say the Red Eyes is better just because it's a Link 4 that has 3 down pointing arrows, but that's it. But yeah, these were a disappointment. I was actually excited to see what these were when they were originally announced, and it's just disappointing. It's just disappointing. But yeah, guys, that's the video. As I said, tell me what you think of these cards in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to press the like button to show that you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh videos like this. If you want to see more future Yu-Gi-Oh videos from me, don't forget to press the subscribe button to get those videos in your subscription box. And if you want to be notified of those future Yu-Gi-Oh videos, don't forget to press the notification button to be notified of whenever I stream, whenever I upload a video, or anything like that. But yeah, guys, I like the Dark Armed. Rest of you can go in the bin. Bye guys, Robot1, signing out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Dark Armed is the best. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and check out the links in the description for the previous video, and the link to my Facebook page where you can see previous videos that I've posted there, and any other information that I may have posted there. I hope to see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.